Do you ever feel like you are spinning your wheels at the gym but not seeing results? Or maybe you're seeing some progress, but you're looking to elevate your fitness game. Or maybe you're listening today because you just want some fitness tips. Well, no matter why you are here, I am glad that you are, because I'm going to be sharing some fitness advice that changed my life. Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Carys, and this is where we talk about elevating your life, unlocking your full potential, and becoming the highest and best version of yourself. Today we're talking all things fitness. Now this is a different topic for me, however it's one that I love to talk about, so if you like this video, let me know in the comments below, because I will make more videos like this. And if you enjoy content like this, self-development, becoming the best version of you, then make sure you subscribe, join the family, and check out the links in the description below, because you'll find things like my vlog channel, my audio podcast, Highest and Best, my Instagram, my TikTok, and all of those good things. The reason why I'm making this video is because when it comes to elevating your life, your health and your fitness plays a big part of it. My bachelor's degree and my background is actually in the health and fitness world. I have multiple personal training certifications from the top institutions. I have many years experience of teaching people health and fitness, and I have many years of experience training myself. So where you may know me from the world of self-development and business and things like that, just know that I am well versed in this area too. Health and fitness plays a huge part in my life, and I love to talk about it. So let's get into fitness advice that changed my life. Number one is that you need to find the best style that works for you, no matter where you are in your fitness journey. One of the most common things that I see is people saying that they either don't enjoy to work out, it's a chore for them that they're forcing themselves to do, or maybe they used to work out and they don't anymore and they don't make it a priority. And when I dig deeper, I find out that they only tried maybe one or two forms of exercise. The thing is there is an array of different styles of exercise that you can do. You need to find out what works for you. Some people like strength training. They like to go into the gym, put their headphones on and lock in. They are in the zone, they get in, they get out, and they're done. For some people, they like to be around other people. They like the camaraderie, and so group fitness is a great option for them. For some people, they like to be yelled at and to feel the burn, and so they enjoy a spin class. And then you get some people who enjoy things like CrossFit, some people who enjoy boxing, some people who enjoy Pilates. There is such a variety of different ways that you can add fitness into your life, and you can actually enjoy it. It's just about finding different styles that work for you. I love lifting weights. I love allowing my body to feel strong, building muscle, gaining strength. However, I also love Pilates because it allows me to work on my mobility, my flexibility, and it also allows you to feel a little bit feminine too, which I love. So if you are somebody who feels like they don't enjoy working out and you're forcing yourself to, and it's a chore, or maybe you're not doing it at all, try out different ones. Test things out. See what you like, see what you don't like, until you find some ones that work for you. A platform that I highly recommend is ClassPass. This is not sponsored. I just use it and love it and highly recommend it. It is an app that basically you pay per month, you get credits, and you get to sign up for all different kinds of workouts that are all local to you. So you can try the classes, you can test out certain gyms, you can go and do a one-on-one PT session, you can go and test out to see different things, test different styles, and see what you enjoy. Now, before we move on to the next point, I just want to say one thing. Please remember that building muscle is important. Not only does it allow you to be strong, it protects your bones, it protects your joints, but building muscle also burns calories at rest, which means the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn doing nothing. One of the biggest things I would hear talking to women is, I don't want to lift weights because it will make me look bulky, and I don't want to look all big and masculine. That does not happen. Yes, okay, if you go and lift weights for probably years and maybe eat a lot of protein, and you might get more definition than what you want, but you'd have to get to that point. You can build muscle and sculpt your body the way that you actually want to. What I would hear a lot is the word toned. I want to look toned. I want to tone my body. Toning is building muscle. It's being able to tighten your body, building muscle. So yes, I think there's many different styles of workout classes that are great. I plan on getting into boxing very soon. things like that are cardio based. I recommend also adding in some sort of weight training, something with weights, in order to build muscle and allow your body to be strong. The second piece of advice that I have is to understand the foundation of a solid workout. After talking to hundreds of people over the years about what they do for a workout when they go to the gym, the most common answer is that they come in, they go straight onto the cardio, they do 20-30 minutes of maybe the treadmill or the elliptical, then they go and move themselves around some of the machine and maybe some free weights. Then that's it, they're done, and they're out of there. That is not the best way and most effective way to work out. When you go to the gym, the first thing that your body burns is the sugar that is in your body. Then after a certain amount of time, usually 20-30 minutes, you start to burn fat. So this is why you want to do a smaller amount of cardio at the start, then move into your weight training, because you are using that sugar, that energy, to lift your weights. And then if you want to add in more cardio, you do it at the end when your body is in a full fat burning zone. The template of a workout that I recommend is as followed. First, you do 10 minutes of cardio. Warm your body up. Then you move on to dynamic stretching. That is stretching whereby you're also moving at the same time. You're not just holding it in one specific place. Move, stretch, warm your body up, and make sure you do this after the cardio. Something that I see a lot is people stretching on cold muscles. Do not do that. Warm your body up, then do your dynamic stretching. Then you're gonna move into your weight session. Never go in super heavy to start. You need to ease your body in and work your weight up to hit that heaviest amount. Ideally, you want to start your weight with a compound movement. This is where you're working more than one muscle at the same time. Some examples of compound movements: if you're doing legs, then your compound movement may be a squat. If you're doing a back day, it could be a bent over row with a barbell. If you're doing a chest day, it could be a bench press. After you're doing these compound movements, then you're typically moving on to dumbbells. After dumbbells, you can work on the isolation exercises. Now, this is where you're working just one specific muscle at that time. A leg extension, a chest fly, a single arm row, things like that. After your weight session is done, then if you want to add in more cardio, you can put that in at this time. And then I recommend the end with static stretching. This is where you are holding your stretches for a longer period of time, usually about 30 seconds. That is a good basic template to follow when it comes to how to structure your workouts. The third piece of fitness advice that I have for you is form is crucial. Please learn the basics of form before getting into these crazy trending exercises. The basics. The foundational movements, get them down. Out of all of the hundreds of people that I would meet with, I would often put them through a test. It would be doing certain exercises to test their form and also see how their body moves. Because what I noticed always is that most people had a terrible squat form. They had rolled forward shoulders, usually from working at desks and not having good posture. And also they had an issue with engaging their core, which led to a rounded back and a tilted pelvis. A couple of quick pieces of advice that I have for your form. Number one, always set your back. This is gonna be hard for me to explain without showing you, but when you set your back, it's before you start your movement, and basically you want to push your shoulder blades together and down. It allows you to have a good posture when you are lifting your weights. It could be on a machine, it could be using dumbbells, barbells, whatever the equipment. Set your back, keep your posture, and then when you are moving through your movement, for example, with a deadlift, when you're moving forward, don't just go back and let the weight pull you down. Keep your back set and your core tight. Whenever you are moving through movements, your head follows your spine. For example, I see people in the gym all the time. When they do a squat, when they go down, their neck goes way up. Or for example, they're doing a deadlift, their body goes down and their head goes way up. Your head follows your spine when you move. Next, never, ever, ever lock your knees when you are doing a leg press. It actually hurts my soul when I see people doing this at the gym. I want to go and say something. However, when I used to be in the fitness industry, when you go over to people and try and correct their form, when even you're actually working, they don't want to hear it. So they're not going to want to hear it from a stranger. When you lock your knees, you risk them snapping. There's videos online where this has happened to people. Never lock your knees out when you are doing a leg press. The last quick form tip that I have for this video is to roll your wrists straight. Something I see a lot when people are doing, for example, chest presses or dumbbell presses, they hold the weights like this and then the pressure is going straight onto their wrists, and then they wonder why they need to wear wrist wraps because they hurt. When you get your weights, roll your wrists and hold them like this, the way your wrist is supposed to go, and then press. I could talk about form all day long because I see it non-stop in the gym, and it hurts my heart because I know that it can cause many people injuries. And you know, I just wish that these were things that people would hear, and also even that I heard when I first started working out as well. So don't worry, I've been there too. Number 4 is time under tension is key. When you are lifting weights, it is not a race. Something else I see very common. People are pushing, pulling, doing everything super fast, up and down. It's not a race. You want to have slower time under tension. For example, you're doing a chest press. When you are coming down, you want to be slower. That's your time under the tension, and then you're pushing back up likely a bit faster. But you're not coming down fast and then pushing up fast. Slow it down. It's not a race. We call it mind-muscle connection. It is basically when you are visioning and seeing the muscles that you are working. You're feeling the muscles when they are being worked. Slow down. Number 5 is learn proper breathing. When you are lifting weights, there is a proper way that you should be breathing in and out based on the movement. For example, we call it your eccentric and your concentric movement. I will explain. For example, a squat. Your eccentric movement is you squatting down. That is when you're breathing in. You are inhaling during your movement down. When you hit the bottom of your squat, you then are going to exhale, and that is your concentric movement. Another example, you are doing a shoulder press. When you are coming down, you are inhaling, and then when you hit the bottom of your movement, when you push up, you are exhaling. Learning the proper breathing helps you drastically, and make sure when you are engaging your core. Don't arch your back, keep everything nice and tight. The 6th piece of fitness advice that changed my life is to know when you are on the treadmill or you are on the stair climber, let go of the handles. When you are on an incline and you're on the treadmill, but you're holding on, it's defeating the purpose. By you holding on, you're basically allowing yourself to lean back, which means that if you are leaning back, you're defeating the purpose of the incline. You are taking away and eliminating a lot of the calorie burning movement. You are better to have the incline at a 3 and to be using your arms and engaging your core rather than having the incline at a 10, but you're holding on. So whether it is the treadmill or the stair climber, take your hands off, slow it down if you need to, and engage your core and use your arms. And number 7 is to always get good protein after you work out. When you are lifting weights, you are tearing apart your muscle fibers. That is the burn that you are feeling. When you get protein, it helps you rebuild the muscle fibers, which allows your muscles to build back bigger and stronger. There has been scientific studies that have shown that your ideal amount of time is about an hour, that after your workout, your body just needs that protein. Ideally, you want it in a fine form of protein that your body doesn't need to spend too much time breaking down. So for some people, they like to have a protein isolate shake, which is the finest form of protein. Or ideally you want to have your whole foods, have some eggs, have some meat, something like that your body can then rebuild and refuel. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a very different topic for me. However, this is a big part of my life. So I figured why not share the things that will help you elevate just in a different way. Let me know in the comments, do you want a part 2 to this video? Or also, I'm thinking about making a video about health advice that changed my life as well. So if you want that one, then let me know. Your body, your vessel is with you for your life. You have to take care of it. If you don't now, you're gonna pay for it in the future, unfortunately. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.